Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Gooner Gathering. My name is Gooner Lee Meadows. Tonight we're on our pre-recorded stream. I want to talk about a couple of bits of transfer news and a player returning to Arsenal. And so let's get straight into it. Fabrizio Romano tonight has tweeted that Arsenal will receive 9 million euros. That's about £7.5 million from Lazio. This is for the sale of Nuno Tavares, the Portuguese left back. This is part of the loan with the obligation to buy. So the 25-year-old who has had the whole season out at Lazio, had 21 appearances for them. He will leave. This is a permanent deal that's going ahead. He is for Arsenal. Had 22 appearances for us and had one very memorable goal in a 3-1 win over Manchester United on the 23rd of April 2022. What a momentous occasion that was for him. But in all seriousness, so the move to Italy certainly has done Nuno a lot of good. He's played some good football over there. He's had a good few contributions to goals over there. And sincerely want to wish him all the best. The Portuguese international with one cap for Portugal. He ought to do pretty good over there. And again, we wish him well. Another player I do want to talk about this evening is Albert Sambi Lokonga. Remember him? So Sambi Lokonga returns to Arsenal after his spell at Sevilla. To date, the 25-year-old midfielder who joined from Anderlecht in 2021 to Arsenal. He has played 25 games for Arsenal, not scoring any goals. Had a couple of spells out. He has been playing. Well, he's been playing this season over in Seville, as I just mentioned. 20 appearances, no goals. Remember, he had a part of a season 9 appearances for Crystal Palace. He also played 12 games. Yeah, 12 games for Luton Town, where he scored 1 goal. Again, the Belgian international now. Where does he go? That is the big question. I can't imagine Albert Sambi Lokonga lining up in an Arsenal shirt next season. When and if something happens on this one, I will let you know as soon as I can. Let's move over to yesterday and the open training session at the Emirates Stadium. I'm sure some of you guys would have seen the clips on X on Twitter. I should firstly talk about Leandro Trossard, who it was initially very encouraging to see him on the field after he limped off against Liverpool at Anfield. What looked like potentially a bit of a muscle injury, but no, he was out there. But he went. He left the pitch before the session had ended, but he returned to the pitch. So he completed the session. So it doesn't appear to be an injury concern there. I will talk about Declan Rice. He was out there taking a full part. Of course, he'd missed the game at Anfield. I would imagine he'd be very important playing against Newcastle United on Sunday as a result of the fact that Mikel Merino is going to be suspended following his 2 yellow cards and a red card shown near the end of the game. A very noticeable appearance, and this is nice to see as well, certainly from my point of view, is that Kai Havertz was out there taking a full part at training. Kai, of course, pulled his hamstring very seriously during the winter training camp in Dubai when he blocked a free kick, apparently. Havertz still the top scorer for Arsenal this season. Nice to see him taking a full part in training. Whether he takes the field on Sunday for any part, whether it be probably more likely off the bench or not against Newcastle, we shall see. I would imagine they'd only use him in an absolute emergency, but it's nice to see, nonetheless, to see Big Kai out there with the lads on the open training session. Yeah, and we're back. Sorry, a bit of a jump cut there, and that kind of relates to what I'm about to talk about right now. Actually, as you guys will know, if you're familiar and you see a lot of our streams here on Gooner Gathering, you'll see my daughter Amy or often jump in. My daughter goes to a special needs school as she's autistic. I'm lucky enough; she has good mobility. She's a happy little kiddo. But as you can imagine, I talk with a lot of parents over on the via WhatsApp and via certain other things. And through me communicating with certain parents and stuff, I had a message come through from a parent of a young lady. Her name's Faith. This is from her dad, Andrew Stapleton. I have a little picture of Faith. There she is. And she's a year older than my daughter. She's much like my daughter in that she's non-verbal. Has a global development disorder. She also has mobility issues. So what it's been asked of us is that we're trying to figure out ways of trying to help her out, right? And this is the piece of equipment, this sort of wheelchair would make an awful lot of difference in her life. The only issue we've got here is that these things cost an awful lot of money. Now, I totally appreciate and totally understand that the climate is tough right now, right? And that includes myself and I'm sure everybody around. But here's what I propose to do. When this video goes out, I am going to have a pinned comment with the Just Giving page, so we can raise a few quid for Andrew and his daughter Faith, so we can try and get some of this equipment. Now, you also will know that I go out and do a few gigs every now and then. I'm going to see if I can do anything about raising some money that way as well. If not in person in a venue, I will try and do it exclusively here on YouTube or on Twitch, probably the Twitch channel actually, which is twitch.tv/Gooner Gathering. I will try and put a set together. So if I do some music, I'll get one of my colleagues on the channel to host the thing, and we'll try and raise a few funds to try and make Faith's life a little bit easier and try and help the family out a little bit. So if you can, and only if you can, please try and support the cause. It's in the pinned comment down below. that is all I have to say for now this evening, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you like what we do on Gooner Gathering, you know what to do. Especially if you got this far on the video, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon if you haven't already, so you don't miss an upload on the channel. Gooner Gathering will be live on Sunday for the Arsenal versus Newcastle game at the Emirates. Likely to be a video upload tomorrow as well. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.